A vast sandy dimension filled with danger and precious loot. Ahoy you guys and welcome to Atum 2. Are you able to survive the deadly bandits? Can you summon the pharaoh and defeat him? All of that and even more will be reviewed in today's video. Hope you enjoy. To access the Atum dimension, one needs to create a portal shape out of sandstone. After building the 4 layers, the adventurer needs the scarab, crafted out of gold and a diamond. After creating the portal, the adventurer will be welcomed by various biomes, enemies and structures. However, firstly, the different region of this dimension will be covered. The fog is quite thick, but you can acquire different equipment pieces during your journey that decreases the fog. Not only the lethal enemies, but also the weather will be your foe. Quite commonly, sandstorms occur in this world. The limestone mountains and cracks are soaring areas with sparse, dead trees. A new way for resources. However, when breaking these logs, a parasite can jump out of these dead remains. These small insects can drop either crunchy or golden crunchy scarabs. However, the latter has a very low chance. Whereas plains, dunes and hills are covered in sand, within these regions new hostiles will spawn. Every so often the sergeant will patrol the area within this dimension. Equipped with an iron scimitar, which can be scavenged upon his death, he will start attacking any adventurer he spots. Often accompanied by one of his allies, the Normand, Barbarian or the Brigand. The latter is equipped with a shield and the same weapon as the sergeant. Weaker than their boss, these bandits are easy to kill, whereas the Normand can be a difficult story. While the whole patrol will target you with melee attacks, the Normand, sneaky as they are, will stay behind, shooting you with their short bow. Lastly, the Barbarians swing the iron greatsword, dealing enormous amount of damage. The most peaceful place in Atum is the Oasis, where the new palm tree grows and no hostiles spawn. Bone mealed, it can drop dates, upgradable into better versions. This is the only place with water sources, a great place to start fishing. These unique aquatic entities caught here can be converted into other ingredients used for precious equipment. The grass within this area can be broken for different seeds, whereas the scavenged flax seeds and the papyrus grown here are used for various crafting recipes. The emmer seeds are a good food supply as it can be produced into emmer bread. Whatever destroyed this oasis is unknown, however the peaceful atmosphere will never be accomplished ever again. The last regions found within this dimension are the woods. Covered with dead trees, these areas once were forests filled with life before a dramatic change destroyed almost everything alive. Throughout many biomes, camels can be spotted grazing any bushes they can find. An adventurer can tame them with the known procedure of settling and being bucked off. When tamed, players can equip them with a saddle, carpet, and even crates from the mod for a bit of storage space. As loot in various structures, their armor can be found and equipped. However, they are also a great source for meat. The chicken-like quail is a good food alternative, granting meat and laying eggs. The last passive animal is the desert rabbit. Within the night, new hostiles will emerge from the ground. Resembling a blaze, the bone storm will spit bones at any intruder they spot. The Forsaken are skeletons wrapped in torn clothes. These running corpses will also drop dusty bones, crafted into a fire resistance potion. The mummified walking undead has a lethal touch. Better keep social distancing with them. They drop his cloth straps, which can be crafted into a special mummy armor. The last hostile being is the Wrath, a ghostly figure, weak but speedy. The drops are the ectoplasma, converted into invisibility potions. Interesting is, these mobs will attack any patrolling bandit groups. Only in a Craig's biome, the desert wolf found his home. His drops are repelled, crafted into a speed potion. These animals can be tamed with dusty bones. A special variant is the alpha wolf. It is way stronger and bigger than its normal relative. If an adventurer is able to withstand its crushing attacks, they will be granted a wolf mount. Its special armor found as loot within the pyramid. And with that, let's talk about the different structures. Throughout this desert world, one will find different structures with various challenges. The common ruins are often small broken houses with barbarians, brigands, or Forsaken. While the gatehouse, a bigger but still fragmented structure, is a more complex challenge to conquer. Even though the same bandits are home to this ruin, more of them can corner a potential adventurer, stabbing them to death. A very special point of interest is the Giraffe Tome. Giraffe, the author of this mod, found the peace and quiet from all of the hard work. Occasionally a special item, the Idol of Labor, can be scavenged from here. While adventuring underground, tarantulas will bite players, inflicting weakness. The drop mandibles can be used to brew the potion of weakness. The Stone Guard, dangerous, petrified protectors of the once active society. Whatever occurred to them will remain a mystery forever. The drop Pneumite is made into various tools, but can also create the Stone Warden, a stone version of an iron golem, or into a friendly Stone Guard. The known mineshaft can be stumbled upon, however tarantulas nested in giant rooms filled with cobwebs, protecting the precious loot from the mineshaft. The last point of interest is the tome, filled with mummies, wraiths, or Forsaken. These can have special loot if the adventurer finds this lost place and survives the horde. The pyramid is the most interesting structure added in this dimension. The entrance is blocked and can only be opened by interacting with the quandary blocks. The default Nibu torches are crafted with the Nibu ore, a new ore generating in the caverns of this dimension. Before the boss is beaten, the whole structure is protected and no blocks can be placed or removed. The first layer is covered with hostiles and common loot chests. If an adventurer ventures to the next level, they will be welcomed with various traps and dark passageways. These are arrow traps, burning traps, tar traps, smoke traps, and poison traps. If one survives the deadly labyrinth, the adventurer will find bigger corridors, filled, again, with traps, mystery, and hostiles. On the side one is able to spot unlit torches. These can be lit with normal ones. Within some rooms, wraiths or other hostiles will spawn, however the most important is the middle room, with the sarcophagus. This spawns in the special pharaoh boss, but the adventurer needs again 4 royal torches on the carved limestone. Finally, if the sarcophagus is interacted with, it shall spawn in a pharaoh. The color of the pharaoh determines its abilities. Cyan, dark pink, green, only summoning mummies. Black, hunger. Magenta, regen, lifesteal. Red, burning. Brown, extra damage. Blue, nausea. Orange, extra knockback. Dark purple, blindness. Pink, wither. White, does this. Green, poison. After slaying a pharaoh, the adventurer will be inflicted with the marked for death effect. This has a chance to summon the assassin, a mysterious murderer with a poisonous dagger. While the relic ore has a very rare chance to drop artifacts upon breaking, or normal crates can also hold them, the main source is the pharaoh boss. Every time one summons the boss, the adventurer will be granted an ancient artifact upon his death. These are parts of special sets such as the Atum's armor and weapons or Ra's equipment set. If an adventurer seeks out to complete such a set, one can craft the God Forge. In exchange of 1 equipment piece and a bucket of lava, it will create a specific god shard of its set. Either crafted into a block that can only be broken with a Nebu hammer, or made into special royal torches, which will summon that specific pharaoh instead of a random one. Now shall review all artifacts. Inputs grounding slows enemies. Inputs hunger will increase your hunger, however fills it when striking enemies. Anubis' Wrath will increase its damage with each kill. Atum's Helmet decreases the Desert Fog. Body of Atum decreases damage. Legs of Atum grants 50% resistance to knockback. Feet of Atum grants 20% movement speed. The whole armor set will activate Recall when receiving fatal damage. Cooldown 20 minutes. Atum's Bounty will catch more rarer fish. Atum's Homecoming teleports you to your spawn point. Atum's Protection will negate all damage for 10 seconds when blocking. Atum's Will has a 15% chance to grant resistance when attacking. Jeb's Might stuns enemies when fully charged. Jeb's Toil will not consume hunger and grants experience. Jeb's Undoing will deal more damage towards stone enemies when fully charged. Horus Ascension will launch enemies into the air when fully charged. Horus Soaring will make arrows fly straight when fully charged. Isis Duality fires 2 arrows. Isis Healing slowly regenerates health. Muntu's Blast will explode upon impact. Muntu's Strike knockbacks and strikes all nearby enemies when fully charged. Nephthys Guard deals double amount of damage to undead. Newt's Eyrie has a chance to apply Wither upon attacking or blocking. Newt's Quarter can inflict weakness. Newt's Vanishing will grant invisibility when standing still. Osiris Blessing blesses tilled dirt, increasing the crop growth. Osiris Mercy will give back all of your items upon death, only 3 uses. Ptah's Descendants has a chance to turn iron into gold. Halo of Ra reduces Desert Fog. Body of Ra decreases damage. Legs of Ra adds 50% knockback resistance. Feet of Ra grants 20% movement speed. The full armor set grants fire immunity. Ra's Fury ignites enemies and blocks. Ra's Stab allows the adventurer to walk on lava. Seth's Sting poisons when fully charged. Seth's Venom will make arrows poisonous. Shu's Breath charges arrows faster. Shu's Exile extra knockback when fully charged. Shu's Swiftness will run faster. Tefnut's Call strikes foes with lightning. It is ultimately equipped with loyalty. Tefnut's Rain arrow will split into smaller ones when fully charged. Throughout the world, adventurers may spot villages filled with life and animals. Very rarely a new mob can spawn here, the serval. This cat-like animal can be tamed with a skeletal fish caught in this dimension. Most villagers here have the same professions as in a vanilla village, however, one special villager, the curator, is needed for relics. A new ore found in this dimension is the relic ore. It will randomly drop dirty relics that need to be thrown in water to reveal what kind it is. Upon doing so, there's a random chance the relic can be destroyed. Within a village, the curator will accept relics for a random amount of coins, depending on the rarity of the relic. This villager can be created by placing down a display. This new block can display 1 item at a time. The coins can be used to trade with other villagers. The different categories of relics are rings, necklaces, idols, bracelets, brooches. To finish today's showcase, let's review the missing items from this mod. The kiln is a 2x2 multi-structure made out of 2 kiln blocks and 6 small limestone blocks. Being able to smelt stone or other building blocks rather quickly, it is the best machine for base building. Another utility block is the spinning wheel. Being able to convert ingredients into string, the main use of it is to create linen threads. These are needed for a special armor set, the Wanderer armor. The default one is very strong, however upgraded with iron, gold or diamonds, it can be a very good defense against the bandits within this dimension. The limestone found throughout the world can be used to craft the limestone tool set. Anput's finger sprouts, found only in woods, grows in the darkness on sand. There are a replacement for nether warts. Piles of fertile soil can be compressed to get fertile soil. The only tillable block in Atum and thus needed to farm. As loot, one is able to find an iron club, a heavy long weapon, the quick slashing iron kopech, or the speedy iron dagger. A few new decorative blocks are great base building supplies. Ceramic, porphyry, alabaster, linen. That was today's showcase. I hope you enjoyed it and we will see us in the next video. Stay safe in game. Ciao!